the money, honestly, is the deal of the century. To hop in the Model S, I've got the key here, although you don't actually have to use it. You can just put it in your pocket. Now, I've already walked close to the car, so it knows the key is here. And when you walk up to the car, the handle pops out. Go ahead and hop in the interior. Now, the Model S Plaid's interior has been completely redesigned. In fact, the only thing shared with the old Model S interior are the rails for the seats. This is one of the most controversial things in the entire interior, the yoke steering wheel. We'll talk about that in a bit. Massive 17-inch HD display with almost all of the controls on it. Really nice, comfortable seats, as well as some features in the rear as well. If you haven't watched my review of the car yet, I've got a link in the description down below. Make sure to check that out. I go over all of the details inside and out of the Model S. This is much more about what it's like to drive. We'll go over a couple things on the interior first before we take it for a spin. I do like that there's wireless charging ports. There's a good amount of storage everywhere. Here and here, wireless charging back there. I love the panoramic sunroof. And we've got some pretty cool things on the main display as well. For instance, you can actually make your horn sound like an old classic car, or you can project sounds outside of the vehicle to sound like a V8 car or an ice cream truck. Yes, it's little gimmicks, but it makes the car a lot more fun. Who else is doing that? And then if you go to arcade mode, you can actually play different video games using the yoke as the steering wheel controls for the game itself. How crazy is that? Now, if you take a look at the yoke, you notice there's no stalks for the turning indicators or windshield wipers, and there's no ability to put the car into drive and reverse. The turning indicators are right here on the yoke. The windshield wipers are right here. And to put the car into drive, there are multiple different options. So I'm gonna go ahead and fasten my seatbelt, as it says. Put my foot on the brake, tap to activate drive. Now, it's predicted that I want to go forward using auto shift out of park. That's a technology that is in beta right now, but if we go to pedals and steering, the car actually uses the cameras around it and sensors to determine whether you want to go forwards or backwards based on what's in front or behind you. If you don't want to do that, you can turn it off, which I would rather select it myself. Now, to go forward, you swipe up. To go backwards, you swipe down. To park, you just click the P right there. All right, let's go ahead and take the Model S Plaid out for a spin. The Plaid is not just fast, it is out of this world fast. If you've never experienced a 2,000 horsepower car, you've never experienced acceleration like the Model S Plaid. The way this car sprints from 0 to 60, but more impressive than that, the way it carries on after 60 miles an hour is out of this world. Now, there are different driving modes to choose from. Go to pedals and steering. We've got chill mode. Now, in chill mode, if I floor the gas, it's actually really slow. It's chill, so to speak. Anyone could drive the Plaid in chill mode. So if you loaned it to somebody or you want to get larger range, you can keep it in chill mode. Speaking of range, this car gets 396 miles of range with the standard 19-inch wheels, and it gets 348 miles of range with the upgraded 21-inch wheels that are on this car. You need the 21s to unlock the full top speed of 200 miles an hour. Sport mode makes the vehicle a little faster, but Plaid is what it is all about. Once we get to the top of this hill, there is an awesome straightaway, and I'll show you launch control as well as cheetah mode and drag strip mode. But let's go ahead and see what this thing is like in the canyons, shall we? Oh my God! The acceleration in the Plaid is like nothing else I've ever experienced. It is relentless at any speed. And surprisingly, despite its weight, this thing handles well in the canyons. It's not quite as direct as the Taycan Turbo S. It feels a little bit bigger and heavier, but it is so much better than the previous Model S. The grip levels with these 4S tires, Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss that come with the 21-inch wheels, is really impressive. It actually grips really well in the corners, and the brakes work very well too. Oh my gosh. But you have to be careful because in the canyons, this car rockets itself out of the